Okay, trying to get my camera set up a little bit better, so thank you for your patience. The first live of the Tori Hopper Plans YouTube is chaotic. I don't know if you can tell. We'll see if anybody shows up. If not, that's alright, because we can chop this up and remix it for the week videos. Alright, I'm going to turn my music off just in case I can't. Alright. So, I'm thinking I'm okay. We shall see. Says I'm okay, but I kind of want to see if I can fix myself. Okay. Trying to go to see me in real time. All right. We're working with it. I hope I can stop shaking my channel or my camera so much. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so I figured I would do a live this time because I have not planned for the week because today's Labor Day. So this is this week. It was okay. It was busy. I am gonna try to back up my chair. That's what you call it when you're sitting in something, because I feel like I'm jiggling so hard. So let me see. If you can hear the creaks, that's because it's creaky and it's chaotic, and I don't know what's happening right now. Like, my stand is very just about itself. But again, hello. If you can't hear me, let me know. If you can, I guess let me know. I don't know. But yeah, so this is this week, and I'm going to be planning for September the 4th through the 10th. And I'm thinking I have, if I can get them, these left over from my Shine Stickers Studio sub kit, but I don't know. I think I want to do something different. It's really tempting though, but I don't have the numbers, I don't think. And let me just go ahead and say that if you can hear a dog barking at any point in this video, welcome to my life, because it happens 24/7. Because my dog is like convinced that we are being intruded upon all the time. So, yep, there goes. Waffles. Waffles, I'm so sorry. Okay. I just knew that was gonna happen too. Hey. Alright, so I think I want to use the stationery pal stickers that have been chilling in this book. This is the famed sticker book that I'm trying to work through. I'm just trying to get through these stickers so I can move on to something else, but I'm thinking the reds here would be good for like a September situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and this week is pretty cool because I don't work on Tuesday either, so feeling pretty nice about that. Alright, and I'm gonna use the Zebra fountain pen, just your basic everyday disposable fountain pen. to start off. And I also have RIP to the washi that just fell on the floor. It's like if technology knows that you're trying to do something, everything will go wrong. Everything that you want to go right will go wrong. So there's that. So, apologies again. I mean, for the first live, it's not terrible. Could be better, but it's not terrible. Okay, so I'm going to use this washi to decorate the top because I feel like it goes well with the red and the oranges and the yellows. So we're going to do that. And I really wish it was not as hot as it is outside, but it'd be like that sometimes. I'm just ready for fall so bad. I hate sweating every time I step outside the door. Like it's not a good look. And even on a live, I cannot get stuff straight. Okay. Gonna do it with the other side. Hopefully I can get this side a little bit straighter. And we can move on from there. All right, so I think I'm just gonna start. Should I? What I'll do is I'll start putting in my work first, and then I'll decorate around it, I guess. So I work Wednesday through Saturday, and it's always weird on the late weeks because it's like weird times, like 8:45. I just don't even, I just go in at 8:30 and like whatever I have left over, you know, cool, I can take an extra few minutes at lunch. Like I don't, I feel like it's really, my body just rejects the fact of like, hey, you need to be at work at 8:45. No, I'll be there at 8:30. Like it just doesn't feel like a good time. I don't know what my hang up is about that, but it's just weird to me. But we also don't work like full 40-hour weeks at our library because we don't have the funding for it. So that's, I think, a big part of the reason why we get put on weird time schedules. This is like adult operation. I feel like something's gonna buzz at me any minute because I'm not getting it between the lines. Okay. Then one more. Okay. Gonna set these to the side, and then I am going to put in little stickers. My chaotic stickers. Put my cash money dollar bills. I'm sorry for who I am as a person, to be honest. Embarrassing, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright. Put all those as a nice little reminder of why we go to work. And then I think the fountain pen will actually feather on that label paper, so we'll just do a regular pen for now. All right, so I work till, okay, random sticker. I work 6 and 6 and then 2 and 2, right? Yeah, okay. And then, Okay, so 18. I always get this mixed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? I got it right. I hope everybody had a really good week and that y'all are being safe, happy, and healthy. I am just trying to make it through every day because when I start looking at the bigger picture of my weeks, I get really freaked out and overwhelmed. Just like one day at a time. That's all I can really put on my plate. But I did not remember I had Tuesday off until yesterday. And when I tell you, that was like just a little treat on my Sunday. Very exciting. Very exciting. So now that I have all the work hours in, I need to go into my month spread and see what my programs are, because I'm already anxious about that and planning for those programs, because yeah, I had to cancel that one because I forgot I was off on Tuesday. So I hate when I have to cancel programs. I feel like I'm letting people down, but also gotta find that work-life balance, you know? So I have one at 10, 5, and then 4, and that's it. 10, 5, 4. I'm gonna use the star stickers that I have because I have a bajillion of them. And as always, the goal is to use the stickers I have. So 10, I said 5, right? 10, 5, yeah. And then 4. And that's my program schedule. And sensory story time, I kind of want to do something a little bit different this time. I'm going to see how it works probably tomorrow. Because I found like this, I don't want to call it a recipe, but it's basically, you put, I think 2-to-1 mixture of bubble bath and, what's it called? Wow, water. You know, that thing that we all need to survive. Wow. You put 2-to-1 with water, and then you use a hand mixer, and it makes like this sturdy foam, and you want it to be like the consistency of meringue. And I think that would be fun for the kids to play in during the sensory story time. So I'm thinking I'm going to test that out tomorrow for Wednesday, because I have bubble bath at home, so I can try that. Nice, love it. Waffles. Well, okay, that's great. I apologize if your ears are blown out. I don't know what that was. It was a big boom outside. And it could be a couple things, but I don't really know for sure what it was. So, alright, and then down here I have the glow in the dark slime. And I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna have people make slime. That's just like glow in the dark Elmer's glue and I think cornstarch, but that's something else I'll need to like prep for. A lot of my programs this month, I'm doing stuff that I haven't really done before. I think it's because I got so bored with like not having programs that it just kind of built up, and I wanted to like try to challenge myself. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I do. So yeah. Waffles, are you gonna stop being so problematic? Did you capture the person you thought you were going to? Of course not. Okay. And then I have a program at one of our branches, and this is like another teen program, and we're just gonna do the crime scene investigation. And yeah, I mean, this is circulation all day. This is circulation all day, and I don't work circulation these days, so that's pretty much it. Trying to think of what else I want to do. I've used these for the sidebar because it has the gold in there. Let's see if it matches though, or fits, not matches. I will say that I have been slowly getting into the Halloween movies. I am trying really hard not to like get too into it too quickly because I don't want to get to Halloween and then be like, oh, okay, well, I'm ready for Christmas. You know, like I don't want to get too into the spirit and then by the time it's actually time to be spooky and fall, it just doesn't hit right, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I told y'all a couple weeks ago, I watched The Shining. That one, like I said, the scariest thing in that was like the misogyny at this point. And then, and then I watched The Mummy, and Brendan Fraser is still very handsome. But I love Rachel Weisz in that movie. She's goofy, and when she gets drunk and she's like, I'm a librarian, it is like top energy, in my opinion. Chef's kiss. So I watched that one again, and I like the humor of The Mummy. I don't know, I feel like if you were a 90s kid, The Mummy was something we all saw a million times. I don't know why. Maybe you haven't seen it, but I would recommend it if you haven't. It kind of holds up for the most part. And then, what else did I watch? Oh, but I like the scene where, I think it's Benny is his name. He's like the scammer in The Mummy. And he's like, O'Connell, I have all the horses after the shipwrecks. And then, Brendan Fraser's character is like, okay, but it looks like you're on the wrong side of the river. And like they're screaming at each other, and it's just like the absolute, I feel like somebody should do a PowerPoint on the confidence that O'Connell as a character gives off, because that is like, it was chef's kiss. I don't know, something about like the level of confidence he gave off in that character. It was very admirable, even as an adult. And then I watched Halloween. I was talking to my mom about this last night. Of like, Halloween is like, it's scarier as a teenager or as a kid, but honestly, I kind of felt like it was one of those things where I can't talk and focus at the same time, obviously, because I'm trying to figure out like highlights and then habits down there. I don't know. Because I've been putting the habits at the bottom across because I've been using these habit trackers that I really don't like, but I need to use them. So I guess I'll do that again. I just don't, they're not cute, you know, but they need to get used. Sure, we'll do that. But I watched Halloween, and that one was like one of those, it was like a Mean Girls moment. You know that scene where the Mean Girls coach who is sleeping with the exchange student is like, don't have sex because you'll get pregnant and die. Like that, like watching Halloween, literally every person that died was somebody who was put in a precarious situation with their clothes off, basically. So it was just kind of like, say less, you know? Like, I don't know. It was very 1970s product of its time, I guess, but I don't like the new Halloween because that one is also mid-2000s product of its time, and like the same interpretation but a lot more violent and gory. And of course it's violent and gory because Rob Zombie directed it. So like I went in with that movie or with that adaptation knowing what I was going to get, but I don't know. I'm just not into the newest one because it makes me sad. But the older one is, I guess, easier to digest because it's not as graphic. But like I was saying, watching it was just like, okay, so if you sleep with somebody, you're gonna die. That was the message I was realizing was the subtle communication for that movie. So I'm gonna try to go back and like watch some more classics to see, but just watching them as an adult is so different. It's so weird. So I'm gonna put this one here if it'll fit. Kind of want to watch My Bloody Valentine with Jensen Ackles because I like Jensen Ackles because I like Supernatural. But then I also want to watch Friday the 13th. I want to watch what else? I don't like Nightmare on Elm Street because that one freaks me out. Like, I don't like that you can't even get away from the dude in your sleep because he's gonna come into your nightmares. I don't like that. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna try to watch like some of the scarier movies like The Conjuring or something like that. I don't know yet, but I have been wanting to watch. I don't know if I'll put Strawberries down. Okay, let me do it this side. I have been wanting to watch House of Wax, but I think it's on like Paramount Plus or something, and I'm not really in the mood to open a subscription just to have to cancel it 6 days later just to watch one movie, because we've been doing that a lot, and sometimes we forget to cancel the subscriptions and then we're like, oh my gosh. So I just don't want to have to deal with that. But I liked House of Wax too. Oh, you know what? You could watch Jeepers Creepers. That one's a pretty creepy one. I just like horror films. I think they're really, like, if you want to put it in context of my trauma, it's a safe space to experience the emotions of fear. But that's just like what the therapists say, I guess. So trying to figure out how I don't feel like Strawberries vibe with this, but I don't know. I think I'm overthinking because it's just stickers, you know? It's not really that big a deal. And then I always, like, if I'm putting a bunch down, I'll put more on Sunday because I don't do much on Sundays that warrants any kind of, like, memory keeping or stuff like that. So, put these down. Little acorns. They're so tiny. I could use this for like the payday thing that I always do. That one more acorn over here. That is look at that. That is so tiny. You see that? So tiny. My goodness. Okay. Put it over here. Alright. And these ones are yellowy. So I think I'm going to come over here to this next page and just grab these leaves and then call it. Because I feel like the leaves are ones that match the most. It's just chaos. There's really no plan, rhyme, or reason. Just going with the spirit. Alright. Okay, so highlights, habits. The habits that I track, as usual, is take your medicine. And then a daily tidy. Goal is to just like keep one thing clean every day of the week so that I don't have to spend my entire weekend cleaning. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. The last one is groom yourself. So, just like remembering to put dry shampoo in my hair if I haven't washed it, and wash my face, brush my teeth, all that jazz. Because the low-key anxiety and depression will have me forgetting about that really quickly. So just try to make a reminder that I look at every week. I'm gonna put the spray bottle down, and then groom yourself. Could be, what could it be? Let's use a little mustache. Wee little mustache, can you see it? Okay, let me move back over here for you all. And then, trying to think of what else I can put. Oh, I do. Need to do a day off sticker. Well, I don't need to, but I want to. So why not? And then payday, we'll do it with the piggy bank sticker, I think, is if I have any more. I have one left. Alright. The absolute chaos of this sticker book is starting to give me anxiety. Alright, so we'll put the piggy bank down there. And I'll write in payday there. Oh my goodness, poi day? What is that? Pay day. And then so these are my days off, and I think I'll just use these little typed out ones because they don't clash with anything. It makes sense. We'll put this back. Or try to put it back. Where did it go? Okay. Alright, and then for highlights, need to write in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That way I have like 2 lines to write highlights of the week on. And then I did find like an additional weekend sticker that I had. And I was like shook that I didn't realize I had it because it was sitting in a used sticker sheet that I thought I was just going to throw away. And then I was like, why didn't I not peel these stickers out to use? So we'll do that. And then trash day is the last thing that I always kind of put in to remind other people who may be quietly in the background of this video watching that we need to put the trash out on Wednesday morning. So I usually put it on Tuesday night. So how do I want to do this? I don't know. I guess I'll do a green label. Feels right. And I'm not going to cut it down like I normally do just because I'm putting it down at the bottom, so it's not going to be that big a deal. So we'll put Take out trash. And then all I do for that is, yes, I have little trash can stickers. He's so cute. He's winking. I like him a lot. Alright, today, what have I done today? I woke up at 9:30. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to shake you there. My bad. Alright, woke up at 9:30, and then all I really have been working on today is just getting some journaling done. So I think I'll use some of these stickers to kind of note that, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness, I ripped that one. We'll just pretend nobody saw that. It's fine. So put that there. And then we had lunch at 1. I'll use the strawberry for that. Look at me thinking about how I can use it. So, family lunch. And then all that's after that is filming. So, I'm kind of feeling like a Stitch sticker should go there, but I have to find him. I'm actually really proud of how much I've used out of this book. I'm getting down to the wire with it. So, all right. So we got that. And then I need to work on laundry this day, but I really need to do it tonight because I think Devin will need clothes. So I'll just put a little to-do thing right here. And then one of the checklists. Do the green one. If I can get it to line up correctly. Okay, good enough. It'll work. So I want to do the laundry. Need to do dishes. I need to write a check for our storage unit. What else? I don't know. If I figure something else out, I'll add it to that list. And then I think that is it. I can put in that I'll be working circulation those 2 days, but really that's my week. It's not anything very intensive, which I am more than okay with, because sometimes you just need those kinds of weeks where it's very predictable and you know what's going to happen. So we'll put the coffee mug on both of these days and just put circ all day. All right, I think that's everything. Let me check my monthly one more time. Ooh, I do need to do that. So that's Thursday. I'll put in a very little to-do list. How about that? We'll use the other sticker that matched the weekend for that. So it's like it's all together, and I meant to do that. Look at me go. Okay, so I need to send out an email. We have Crunchyroll at our library. That's a whole sticker on my pen. We have the, oh my goodness, there's a huge bee on my window. And I can see like all of its, oh my goodness. Is that a bee? That's gotta be a bee, right? Getting real distracted, sorry. It's like moving its little hands like that. You know how the bugs do that? I don't know if that's a bee. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So as I was trying to say, we have Crunchyroll at our library, and that is our anime platform. Like Crunchyroll has a program for public libraries, because what I think a lot of people don't realize is that when you're having a large group of the public view something, you have to be within copyright, because it's like there are specific laws around like big groups of public people, like big public groups viewing something. Sorry, this is painful to get out. My dog's probably about to bark again. I'm just waiting for him to figure it out that somebody's driving down our driveway. Wow. Okay, Waffles. Anyways, we have to renew our subscription by emailing and being like, hey, here's what our patrons are watching. And it doesn't really violate patron privacy in that sense, because they would be able to see it anyways through our history. So we're just like, hey, our patrons are really liking these shows. We'd like to renew it again. And they do it for free. Otherwise, it'd be like, it would be only $15 a month, but with public funding, anywhere you can cut is definitely worth the time spent. So I need to renew. I'm just gonna go ahead and prep slime for that, and then I'll definitely need to do emails. I want to add in that I need to, so a librarian emailed me here from one of the schools. I need to check in, even though it's my day off. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with one of our databases, because she said the students are like, they use our databases at the school to help them write their resumes and stuff, and she said it's not working, and that means I have to call the library commission and see why it's not working, because they have the contract for it. So I have to be the middleman to that, and I need to get that figured out. So even though it's it's not my day off, I don't want to leave her hanging, because it won't be her day off. She'll be back in the library trying to figure out why our database isn't working, and that's not good. So just gonna add and then like this database also allows them to take like ACT prep classes online for free. So I just want to make sure that I call her and check in. But yeah, I think that's the week. I don't know that I have anything else going on. I always feel like I forget something, and then like I do. I always forget something. And I don't know what it could be for this week, but I guess I can add in that. Let's put it here. So the article, or like it's turned into a book chapter, but I'm helping to write a book chapter with one of my former professors, and so I need to add a bit, like a thing to my portion of it, because it got accepted, so it's going to be published in the book, but I just got to add stuff. So that's cool, kind of. All right, so that is the Hobonichi week. ready and prepped. We're all good. Now that I don't take this around with me and I leave it at home, I really just fill in stuff like I memory keep, and like I write in a little bit about like what I did during the day, so you can kind of see just like I'm not really making plans. I'm going back in and filling out what I did. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying it, and it's nice to be able to see what your year was like, you know, and to see what you did, because I don't know about y'all, but I can't remember everything I do every day. All right, so gonna move on to this chunky gal, and then we'll be done with the plans and all of that jazz. So let's see, looking for the week. I'm gonna use these from Peanuts Planner Co. that I punched incorrectly and they look crazy, but I guess like not a lot of people use this insert. I don't know exactly, because I asked on the Facebook group if anybody had any examples they'd be willing to share, and people liked the post, but there were crickets about like they're just nobody shared anything. So I'm like, okay guys, thanks but no thanks. I don't know. So basically writing in the same thing here, just a different format, and it's more work centric, so I'm gonna be referencing what I just did in here for this one. So like Groundhog Day basically. And I drew a line across the top here to like separate the top task boxes from the hourly schedule, and then the line got crooked. Who's shocked? Not I. So I put in the washi instead, and I just feel like that looks better. All right, so what do I want to do? The tracker. So every day I try to shelve at work, so I put that in. I'm gonna do my water. Check emails every day. And then wash my face. The daily tidy. And then I try to journal every day. That helps a lot. And then I try to read every day. And then I also, I'm gonna put it on here. Maybe it'll help me be more accountable. But I go to the gym, Tori. Oh my gosh. Just freaking do it. I've been getting on my own nerves with how much like I've not been going. Because I know I will feel amazing once I get in there and I leave, but it's the getting there part that's really killing my soul. So, alright, so for the work schedule stuff, I usually do a little zhuzhin on the washi, and what I do, I have been writing it in, but I don't know. What do I want to do? Ew, that was obnoxious. I'm sorry. I don't think it matters. It's not that big a deal. I'll just write it in. So I'm going to write it on the line between 8 and 9. And that's Monday. I don't work on Monday. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me do this. Do a label across that kind of fits, not really. Go with the whole yellow theme. Okay. And if I could spell, that would be awesome as well. That's a very tragic Y. But it is what it is. And like the holes, oh my gosh, I punched it so poorly. Oh, that's chaotic. Okay. It would also help to know like what week this is. So let me write that in. September the 4th through the 10th. And that would be so cute if I had a 10, you know? But of course, I do not. Like, this is just chaos. So, we're gonna do work, 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 and work. And then I usually put in, do I want to put this washi in though? I feel like this one would work better, but it also is fatter. And these are some skinny rows. We'll see. And I don't know where I put my washi cutter, so we'll just use the good old, nope, that's still not the day you work, Tori. Okay, so I work till 6. All right, and then let's see if I can line this up correctly. Work till 6 again. Work. This is till 2. 2. Sorry if I'm slanted. Alright, then that way. Okay. Work till 2 again. Oh. That didn't rip right. Oh, man. Okay. And then go. Okay. Whatever. We'll just do that and it's fine. It's fine. Alright, so. And then I still need to add in the programs again so I don't forget them. Because I will forget them. So I have this at 10. And then one at 5. And then one at 4. On the Thursday. So 4. All right. I'll just put that one back in the book. And then we'll do 10A sensory story time, 5P slime, then 4P CSI. And then, so for the tasks today, we're not going to do that. I'll put in washi there to kind of remind myself that that's not gonna be applicable to that. All right, and then so for Wednesday, I will put in one about the email. So just the learning express email here. And then we'll do emails here. Prep first. Then prep for slime. Ooh. Need to do reports. They're due at the beginning of every month. Article. And then audit stuff. Okay, and then for Thursday, emails again. I need to finalize the banned book stuff. I don't really have to prep for this program because it's already pretty much prepped. Like, it's not, there's not anything intensive about it. So, I need to do more article work, more audit work. Sorry about that. So I don't try to schedule a lot of, I guess, like, I don't try to schedule a lot of tasks on Fridays and Saturdays because I am working at the front desk. But I'll put in more banned book stuff, and then I need to change our Facebook banner for my library to, because September is free library card sign up month. So if you don't have your public library card, go get it. Your library will be giving you one for free if they do normally charge you. Our library is not charging for replacements during September. We normally charge a $2 fee to replace the plastic. So that's pretty exciting. And then, let's see, flyers for the banned books. I'm just going to put an article very sloppily and audit very sloppily, because it's going to have to be stuff that I work on every day. Oh, and I need to do diversity presentation prep because I have a presentation I have to do later in the month at a conference. So that's this week. So like for overall tasks, I don't think I want to put that there because we have tasks up here. Like, I don't need a full thing for tasks this week. So what I'm going to do instead is kind of try to put these labels over it. I think would work. And then I'm going to write in, that's not straight. Ugh. Okay. Good Lord, Tori, can you put a sticker down? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put in daily gratitude instead. Sorry, I don't know why my internet's going haywire here, but basically I was just saying that these are some bills that I need to remember that we have. So, gonna put those down, and that's really the week. So I'm gonna pop this back into my rings. Oh, that failed. All right, so that is this week for work. I'm gonna drop all this stuff back in the bag. And this is the week for home. So, if you hung out and you're still here, thank you. Appreciate you sticking around and catching this little live we've had going today. But yeah, I'll have this up later in the week as well as a recap for those who couldn't make it to the live this week. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you again so much for spending time with me today, and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed to help me grow. There's a stray sticker right there. Interesting. Are you gonna come off? Alright. But other than that, y'all, I hope you have a great Labor Day and a great rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Bye.